It's not what we profess but what we practice that gives us integrity. Life is a marshmallow, easy to chew but hard to swallow. Begin doing what you want to do now. We are not living in eternity. We have only this moment, sparkling like a star in our hand, and melting like a snowflake. It's not what we eat but what we digest that makes us strong, not what we gain but what we save that makes us rich, not what we read but what we remember that makes us learned, and not what we profess but what we practice that gives us integrity. Silence is the sleep that nourishes wisdom. Truth can never be reached by just listening to the voice of an authority. A little science estranges a man from God, a lot of science brings him back. One of the 7 wise men of Greece was wont to say that laws were like cobwebs, where the small flies are caught and the great break through. Man prefers to believe what he prefers to be true. Books will speak plain when counselors blanch. Who questions much, shall learn much, and retain much. All colors will agree in the dark. Read not to contradict and confute, nor to believe and take for granted, but to weigh and consider. There is a difference between happiness and wisdom. He that thinks himself the happiest man is really so, but he that thinks himself the wisest is generally the greatest fool. Even within the most beautiful landscape, in the trees, under the leaves the insects are eating each other. Violence is a part of life. Prosperity discovers vice, adversity discovers virtue. If a man will begin with certainties, he shall end in doubts. But if he will content to begin with doubts, he shall end in certainties. A bad man is worse when he pretends to be a saint. When a bee stings, she dies. She cannot sting and live. When men sting, their better selves die. Every sting kills a better instinct. Men must not turn bees and kill themselves in stinging others. Imagination was given to man to compensate him for what he is not, a sense of humor to console him for what he is. We rise to great heights by a winding staircase of small steps. If we are to achieve things never before accomplished, we must employ methods never before attempted. Reading maketh a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Age appears to be best in 4 things: old wood best to burn, old wine to drink, old friends to trust, and old authors to read. Some men covet knowledge out of a natural curiosity and inquisitive temper, some to entertain the mind with variety and delight, some for ornament and reputation, some for victory and contention, many for lucre and a livelihood, and but few for employing the divine gift of reason to the use and benefit of mankind.
Which quote did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss out a chance to see next video. Subscribe.